So yesterday night, out of the blue, I woke up and I went to the cab of my truck, and I was planning on going and getting some food. And when I started my truck, it literally revved to like 4,000 RPM, and I really didn't think anything of it until like maybe like 2 seconds later, when like it kind of hit me like that's kind of weird. And I looked down, and right on my dash it displayed service transmission to my brand new truck. I quickly made a U-turn and I went back into the parking lot, and I pulled out the little flashlight that I have, and I laid down on the ground and I looked under my truck, and obviously it looks brand new. It looked brand new, and I looked for anything whatsoever to indicate how could my transmission be fucked up on my brand new truck. I found nothing. From right there, I just drove straight to Russell Westbrook in Van Nuys, and I arrived maybe like 3 o'clock in the morning. So I just kind of parked there. I went into the back of my truck. I fell asleep for a few hours, and then about maybe 5 o'clock in the morning, I got back up. I got up. I walked over to the courthouse to where I began in Los Angeles. I got arrested, and when I was homeless, and all that I had to my name was a duffel bag. I sat out there. I started thinking of like, this is where I began. Now I have this brand new truck, and things aren't working out too well. I walked back to my truck. I turned on the engine again, and of course, the service engine, the check engine light was still on. So I waited around for like maybe about an hour. They open at 7 o'clock in the morning. It's 6 o'clock. So I took the truck and I drove it down to a Jack in the Box to go get some food. And lo and behold, while I was driving, I didn't even see it turn off, but it turned off. I literally started freaking out, like, whoa, wait, like, what the fuck are you, like, what? Like, literally, like I was, like, happy, but I was still frustrated because the check engine light still came on. Like, it was still a problem in my brand new truck. So when I got food and I went back to the Russell Westbrook, and when they opened up, they kind of like, I guess it was kind of like a joke or whatever. But the reason why my check engine light came on, it was because it was time to service it. Right before I took out my flashlight and looked under my truck, right before I recorded the video yesterday, I literally started crying. Like, I stood there and I asked myself, I was like, am I dreaming? I was like, is this like a small nightmare? And I'm like, oh no, like I'm awake. And I sat there and I cried for a little bit. And like I closed my door and I was like screaming and yelling, like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I'm done. Like, I am done. Like, this is over. Like, I can't do this again. Like, I can't do this again. and they assured me, yes, your truck does that so you can bring it in so we can get a service, because there's like a service for like 12,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 miles. It's like I started thinking like because I've been so good. I've been so like I literally I started trying everything. I thought it was the Supreme backpack. I literally started going crazy. I thought it was like my new brand new $10,000 Supreme backpack. I thought it was cursed or something. Like I was literally starting to try everything. And I also found these like little magnets. There was some magnets and I threw them away. I took the Supreme backpack, I left it outside, I put it on the sidewalk, and I started my truck again. Check engine light still on. I literally took off the battery, and what you do is not me being an idiot, this is like a real thing to reset the computer on like a car. So you disconnect the battery, you take the negative and the positive, and you hold them together for 10 seconds, and then you put them back on to reset the system. Check engine light still on. I'm surprised I even got some sleep. Like literally, like I was like laying there in my bed, and my mind was just like going at like 9,000 RPM. And like I was really pissed off. I started thinking like, what am I gonna say to these people? And I was just gonna like remind them, like, you know, like there's Lemon's Law, right? Of like dealerships selling people vehicles that they know are broken, and they sell them for, you know, whatever. Man, that was stupid. So, you know, I guess they looked at me because I am like, I don't really consider myself young, but like I do have a very young personality. And that was really rough, man. But the bottom line is, apparently, my truck is perfectly fine. I went in there, and I was planning on saying in today's episode that I had some money saved up, but obviously I don't have any money saved up because I just spent it. The servicing, okay, when you have like a new truck, oil changes are like $160. When I had my 1996 Honda Civic, it was $20 at Walmart. When you have a brand new truck like this, the servicing, what they do is they do the oil change, they give you a new filter, and then they rotate your tires. $160. What I had to do right now was $800. So I literally just had to fork out $800 so they can service it. Which is like whatever, because like I like expensive things, and I know that to have expensive things, it's not just expensive once, it's expensive a lot. So, and like I'm fine with that. It's whatever. The registration for my truck, $600 every single year. $600 plus dollars. It's like $640, whatever. And like I'm cool with that. Like I don't care. It's like whatever. I don't get mad over it, but it's just like literally this startled me so deeply that like it's kind of weird. Like I didn't go to like suicide. I didn't have like suicidal thoughts because like, I mean, this is my house and my transportation. If that goes away, I don't know. I didn't go to suicide. Rather, like when I was sitting in front of the courthouse, it was kind of more like just observing what the hell is going on. I was like, because like I did nothing wrong. Like I've been being perfect. Like I've been following the universe. Which and yeah, I thought I was doomed. I thought I was fucked. But I'm not. I'm not fucked. And it's so weird because like even when I came back from the courthouse and I was looking at my truck, I'm like, it's perfect. I'm like, it's perfect. And even from when the service thing came on and I drove all the way to Russell Westbrook, I'm like listening. I literally brought it up to like 80 miles per hour. Like listening, like, I'm like, it's driving perfectly fine. I'm like, what the hell is this? And the check engine light's still on. I'm like going through every single scenario. And there was nothing to worry about. Bye.